In this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how you can build an absolutely incredible physique right from the comfort of your own home. Seriously, little to no equipment needed. Let's jump right in.
So let's just get this out of the way first. Do you really, truly need a pricey gym membership to get into amazing shape? It's a huge myth, and the source material we're breaking down today says the answer is a big, fat no.
And hey, the source we're looking at today doesn't mince words. It says, flat out, that believing a gym is the only way is your single biggest mistake. You've got everything you need to train your chest, shoulders, back, arms, and legs right where you are. So let's break down exactly how.
We're kicking things off with the chest and shoulder workout. Now, why start here? Well, according to the source, these are the muscles that make the biggest visual splash, you know? They're some of the most attractive muscles and really shape your physique.
First up for chest, dips. This is just a killer exercise for building up your lower chest, which gives you that full, rounded look. All you need is a couple of sturdy chairs. But here's the key. Your form has to be on point. Lower yourself down until you feel a really good stretch across your chest, and then boom, explode back up.
Next, we have the wide grip push-up. It's a classic for a reason. It works the whole chest. The secret sauce here is your hand placement. By going wider than your shoulders, you're basically forcing your chest muscles to do most of the work, which is exactly what you want for bigger gains.
Okay, let's build some shoulders. You know, the source really highlights how broad shoulders are the key to that powerful V-shaped frame. We'll start with pike push-ups. You get into that downward dog pose and press down. This angle is perfect for hitting the entire shoulder and getting that awesome 3D look.
And this right here, this is a perfect example of how you can get creative at home. For lateral raises, grab anything with a bit of weight, water bottles, bricks, a couple of heavy books. It honestly doesn't matter what you use. What matters is putting that constant pressure on the muscle. That's what tells it to grow.
All right, moving on to our next section, arms and back. If you're chasing bigger arms and that classic V-taper look, well, this is where the magic happens.
Let's talk about arms. Here's a major tip from the source. If you want bigger arms, you need to focus more on your triceps than your biceps. Why? Because they make up most of your arm size. And the #1 exercise for that is the triceps dip. The name of the game here is intensity. You go until you literally can't do one more rep.
Next up is the triceps push-up. The real beauty of this exercise is how efficient it is. By keeping your hands close together and your elbows tucked in tight to your body, you're able to train both the long and the short heads of the tricep muscle, all in one move.
Of course, we're not going to forget the biceps, right? Here's a super simple but really effective exercise you can do at home. Bicep pulls. Just set up a sturdy rod between two chairs, get underneath, and pull yourself up. The key, as the source keeps saying, is to really concentrate and feel that squeeze in your biceps on every single rep.
And you knew this was coming, the classic bicep curl. This is so easy to do at home with a heavy backpack or some jugs of water. The trick to making this really work is to get that maximum contraction. So do it slowly and really, really squeeze the bicep hard at the top of the movement. Now for the back. A wide back is what truly makes you look broad and powerful. And the under table row is a fantastic way to build it. Just lie under a solid table, grab the edge, and pull yourself up. It perfectly mimics a rowing motion, which is just crucial for building that back width. So, what if you can't do a full pull-up yet? Don't worry about it. The source offers this absolutely brilliant solution, slow negatives. You just use a chair to get your chin over the bar, and then you fight gravity all the way down as slowly as you possibly can. This is an amazing way to build the strength you need to eventually nail a real pull-up.
Time for our final muscle groups, legs and core.
And look, training your legs isn't just about how they look. The source points out that it's a massive factor in boosting your overall strength and can even help with your testosterone levels. Let's kick things off with a foundational leg exercise, forward lunges. Form is king here. Make sure both knees hit a nice 90-degree angle at the bottom. And if you want to make it tougher, the source has a great tip. Throw some heavy books in a backpack, put it on, and you've instantly added resistance to really push your muscles.
Okay, now this one is a serious challenge. It's called the sofa-assisted leg curl. You kneel down, hook your feet under the sofa to keep you stable, and then you slowly lower your body forward. This thing is an incredible 2-for-1 deal. It hammers your legs and your core at the same time as you fight for control.
Speaking of things that support your body's systems, the source material briefly mentions a natural supplement called Shilajit. It's described as a resin from the Himalayas and is noted as something that can help naturally support testosterone levels, which, as we just talked about, are so important for muscle growth. The source breaks down what's in it, mentioning things like fulvic acid for general wellness, potassium for your heart, iron for better oxygen in your blood, and magnesium for your muscles and nerves. We're just laying out the information exactly as it's presented in the source. Okay, so we've gone through all the exercises for every single major muscle group. Now for the most critical part, how do we tie all this together into a simple, actionable plan that you can actually follow?
Here it is, the complete plan, and it's all about simplicity and intensity. You're going to do this full body workout on alternate days. Think Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now here's the most important rule. You only do one set of each exercise. That's it. But that one set has to be taken to your absolute limit. Go until you physically cannot do another rep. That intensity is where all the growth happens.
And just to round everything out, the source adds 2 final bonus tips. For a rock-solid core, it suggests doing planks every day. Just hold it for as long as you possibly can. And to build up your forearms and grip strength, mix in some reverse grip curls.
So, what's the big takeaway from all this? It's that you have absolutely everything you need to start building a great body right now. This quote really says it all. Your home is your gym, your body is your equipment. So the only thing left to do is start.